As a member of the restaurant and food service industry, you have many things to manage to ensure your business is running successfully. At Padre Dam Municipal Water District, we're here to help you meet required regulations which keep our environment clean, so that you can spend more time focusing on your business. Here at Padre Dam, our mission is to provide quality water, recycled water, park and recreational facilities, and wastewater management services for our customers. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the state of California, and other agencies have set regulations that we must comply with in providing these services, which includes working with local establishments like yours. One of the main environmental issues in our community is the sanitary sewer overflows, or SSOs. These overflows have negative impacts on our environment and can actually hinder operations within local businesses. In May of 2006, the state of California adopted a law to reduce SSOs, which requires each sewer agency to regulate restaurants and other food establishments' discharge into the sewer system. One of the key elements in complying with this state law, along with the other regulations, is our Food Establishment Fats, Oils, and Grease Control Program. Padre Dam's Board of Directors adopted our current Sewer System Management Plan, or SSMP, in October of 2008. It may surprise you, but clogs, like the one you see here, can be caused by the improper disposal of food waste. The fats, oils, and grease, collectively known as fog, from food and food waste, can cause serious problems in the sewer system when put down a drain. Fog sticks to the walls of the pipes and over time can restrict the flow in a pipe until a sewer stoppage or overflow occurs. Blockages can cause sewer overflows into businesses, nearby homes, or local waterways, which can impact public health and the environment, resulting in expensive fines and cleanup costs. Limiting or preventing fog from entering our sewers can help avoid these problems, and we're committed in working with our local food establishments to meet these compliance requirements. In this video, we'll discuss Kitchen Best Management Practices, or BMPs, for properly handling and disposing of this type of food waste, as well as grease interceptor maintenance, so that together we can help our sewage system run smoothly and avoid costly cleanup services, or worse, having to close your business for sewer system maintenance. Let's start by learning a little bit more about fog. Fats, oils, and grease come from items like meat, lard, cooking oil, shortening, dressing, and dairy products. The food waste from these types of food items are commonly found in fryers, pots and pans, sinks, drains, food scraps, and spoiled food, not to mention other kitchen areas like floors and cooking surfaces. Because our kitchen sinks, floor drains, food grinders, and garbage disposals lead to sewer connections, these substances can find their way into the sewer and create blockages, which can cause untreated wastewater to overflow into your facility, onto the street, and/or into storm drains that lead to the ocean. Let's say that again: untreated wastewater overflowing into your facility. If that wasn't bad enough, these overflows can spread disease and result in hefty fines and cleanup costs. The best way to avoid this type of overflow is by preventing fog from entering the sewer system to begin with. Padre Dam conducts regular inspections to verify your use of proper best management practices and regular interceptor pump-outs. Here's a quick review of some kitchen BMPs and grease trap and interceptor maintenance guidelines. While these are the most common, they may not encompass all of the practices you may need to perform. Drains. You must install screens on all kitchen sinks and floor drains that are easily removable for frequent cleaning. These drain screens should be kept in place at all times. Any screen solid should be disposed of in the trash, not down the drain. This will help keep unnecessary items from going down a drain and will help avoid causing obstructions, pipe clogs, or overloading your grease traps and interceptors. Mats, hoods, and kitchenware. When cleaning floor mats, it's important to first remove and dispose of excess waste in garbage cans, a mop sink, or designated curbed area connected to the sewer. You should never wash mats in a street, alley, or where runoff can make its way into a storm drain. When it comes to cleaning hoods and filters, dispose of the waste into the trash or drain connected to a grease interceptor. You can also have your hoods professionally maintained. Be sure to scrape or dry wipe excess food and grease from pots, pans, fryers, utensils, and screens into the trash before washing. You'll also want to empty grill top scrape baskets or boxes into the trash. Dishwashing. Before washing, it's best to use rubber scrapers, squeegees, or paper towels to dry wipe food and grease from cookware and serving equipment into the trash. Remember, never discharge hot wastewater with the temperature above 140 degrees Fahrenheit into a drain connected to a grease trap or interceptor because it allows the fog to pass through the grease removal device and congeal in the sewer line. Collect and recycle. You should always pour yellow cooking grease and liquid oil from pots, pans, and fryers into an appropriately covered grease container for recycling. It's important to properly get rid of the grease by using a permanent waste collection service or authorized recycling center. All written records of pickup or service should be filed and maintained in the event that an inspector requests them. Spill prevention. This may sound obvious, but one of the easiest ways to avoid spills is by emptying containers before they become full. If you see a container that's becoming full, empty the container or tell your employer the container needs to be serviced. Using a covered container to transport grease will help avoid additional spills. Use spill kits. You can buy or easily make your own spill kits with absorbent materials such as towels or kitty litter. Keep spill kits clearly marked and accessible, and designate a key employee during each shift to be responsible for monitoring cleanup and restocking the spill kits. Also, place materials such as absorbent pads or paper towels under fryers and other areas where grease is likely to drip or spill. Spill cleanup. If a spill does occur, quickly block off floor drains near the spill to prevent grease from entering the sewer. Never hose a spill into a drain, gutter, street alley, or storm drain. Instead, clean spills completely with towels or absorbent materials and put them in the trash. Ongoing training. Always follow these kitchen best management practices and refer to fog posters and brochures as reminders. Remember, these practices are more than just a good habit. When you consider the possibility of major fines and expensive cleanup costs, it's also good business. Thank you for taking the time to understand how to properly dispose of fats, oils, and grease to help protect public health, your business, and the environment. Now let's discuss grease traps and interceptors. Grease trap and interceptor maintenance. Maintenance of interceptors includes removing all of the liquids and solids and disposing of the material in accordance with all federal, state, and local laws. Grease traps and interceptors must be cleaned and maintained on a regular basis in order to function properly. The interceptor needs to be cleaned when 25% of the total volume is a combination of grease and solids, so you should check your interceptor at least once a month. Grease traps are small and usually located in the wash area of the kitchen, and monthly cleaning is usually sufficient if sized and maintained properly. Grease interceptors are large, in the ground and outdoors, and quarterly cleaning is usually sufficient. Proper kitchen BMPs and maintenance practices may reduce your pumping frequency and increase the useful life of your interceptor, saving you time and money. Do not use or limit the use of garbage grinders and disposals. All of this additional food waste enters your interceptor, requiring more frequent pump-outs and potentially causing other issues such as gassing off and low pH. Based on our observations during inspections, sampling, and monitoring, your permit will tell you the frequency of pumping we require. Signage. Post BMP posters and interceptor cleaning posters to remind staff of the importance of keeping fog from entering our sewer system. Record keeping. You should record all staff training and grease maintenance receipts on site for at least a year. The receipts from licensed grease waste haulers should record the volume of grease, liquids, and solids removed and will demonstrate your proper interceptor maintenance. We hope the information in the video has been helpful. On behalf of the entire Padre Dam team, we look forward to working with you to protect our beautiful city and keep your business running as efficiently as possible. If you have any questions or concerns regarding our food establishment fats, oils, and grease control program, please visit padredam.org. You can also reach us via email or by phone.